I was journaling the other day about the things that have gotten me through the hardest points of my life, and here are the 7 things that I think people ought to know about adversity. So let's crush this workout. Just got done with my half-mile warm-up. Time to get some sunscreen on because I didn't do that before. It's a zinc oxide sunscreen, so it doesn't absorb into your bloodstream like a lot of harmful sunscreens do and disrupt your endocrine system. So this is how you can avoid that. Keep some solid T levels, men, and protect your health and protect your skin. So there is a difference between reacting and responding to whatever stimulus, whatever event happens to you. And the big thing that people get mixed up is shortening the space between stimulus and response. Stimulus is the thing that happened to you. Response is what you do about it. And when you shorten that space, it becomes a reaction. And reacting to things can make you just impulsive. It can make you choose the things that you don't want to do and feel like your life isn't in your own hands. But when you kind of extend that space, you allow for time to make the right decisions. And yeah, that's where you can get an understanding of I am actually in control of my life. And that's, yeah, that space is where you need to master, be extremely conscious of your decision making. When I had my spinal cord injury, one of the first things I said when I was talking to my mom was, "Mom, you know I believe everything happens for a reason. I don't know why yet, but I will." And that has carried me throughout my whole life with everything that's happened to me. And every single time it ends up being okay. And every single time I lean on the Lord. And the thing is, whether you believe in the Lord or you believe in Jesus Christ or anything else, like the universe or Buddha or whatever, you have to believe in something, because that is what allows you to have more empowering vision for, let's just say, your recovery. You had a spinal cord injury like me, or let's say you got in a car accident. Again, something I've been through, had a very spiritual experience with that. Having the Lord to lean on, you need something like that to offload those negative emotions, stress, frustration, anxiety, guilt, shame, all of those things that have experienced very intimately. The Lord can lift those things from you.
So have you listened to Alex Hormozy?
Yeah.
So he has a saying, and it came up to my mind right now, that, you know, we're struggling out here. But, you know, instead of feeling pity for yourself for doing hard things and feeling sorry for yourself for the outcomes or because they're hard, we should be proud of ourselves and be, you know, ignited that we're doing the hard things and a lot of people don't do.
Amen to that. You got to kill the victim. I believe that God gives us skills in the form of challenges, and if you don't want any skills, feel pity for yourself. That's entirely up to you. That is completely your right. But if you do want skills, you're gonna have to go through some sort of challenge to get that. You don't get patience by getting everything given to you right away. You don't get strength by not having testing times. That's just part of the process. So yeah, no, Alex Hormozi always hits. His podcast with Chris Williamson, those are always fire. Absolute fire. So we're subject to all the 5 senses that we have: sight, see, smell, taste, touch. And if we don't protect those, if we don't protect what we listen to, the music that we listen to, the media that we watch, all of that's getting programmed into our brain subconsciously. It's not a matter of whether you can't, your brain doesn't know how to protect itself against it. So the best way that you can do that is to surround yourself with uplifting people, listen to uplifting podcasts, learn the things that you want to learn intentionally, have intentionality behind all of those 5 senses, and you will begin to trend in alignment with what your goals and dreams are. It's just a matter of time.
What happens when you assume the worst about someone?
When you assume the worst about someone, you allow them to fit the narrative. You almost manifest it, and that's just like treating someone for the better, treating them with kindness, treating them how you want them to treat you. It's obviously the golden rule. But when you treat someone poorly, put yourself in their shoes. How else would they treat you? You know, like, it only makes sense. It's the law of reciprocity. There are so many different, like, defining laws of physics and in the universe that affirm this. So treat someone the way you want to be treated, and you're probably going to be treated the same way. You know, find those people to fill their cup, and they'll fill yours. And surround yourself with givers and not takers. When you surround yourself with people who are like you, when you give, and the law of reciprocity kicks in, and they will feel inclined to give as well. A few years back, it was prepare yourself as if you're about to meet your wife, your future wife. And all that has to do with is you never know when you're going to meet that person. And if you're a woman, you can replace that with husband, or whatever you prefer. But the idea is prepare yourself. Hygiene, athletic fitness, spirituality, mindset, financial, like, there's so many different buckets that we have to be formidable in to present to the person that we want to spend the rest of our life with. And if you don't present yourself in that way, then you can expect to stay, you know, either in bad relationships or relationships where you don't think that you're valued as you should be, or because you didn't present your best self, or you just don't find anyone to begin with. So that's my 2 cents on that. Not like I know much about relationships, but that's been a really cool way to, I think, command more respect from other people too, not just your future wife, but command respect from everyone.
Eat real food.
The cleaner you eat, the cleaner you'll think, the cleaner your brain will operate, the cleaner your skin will be, the easier it will be to work out. There's so many different things that come along with eating real food, as simple as it is. They say that your gut is your second brain, and if you eat a bunch of processed garbage, eat a bunch of sugary BS, you can expect your whole body to operate that way. So eat real foods that are in the diet: eggs, milk, rice, beef, food, you know, fruits, meats. I'm having a hard time thinking. I'm getting.
What do they say? If it's in Minecraft, eat it.
If it's in Minecraft, eat it. I don't mind that cake. I think, isn't there cake in Minecraft though?
Yeah, but they make it with eggs, like they make it.
And, yeah, I was just gonna say, and that's another fun conversation. Ice cream isn't bad for you. Most of the ice cream in the store is bad for you. But if you budget for the calories, and if you make it with good ingredients, ice cream's not bad for you. That might be a hot take, but that's what I believe. I eat plenty of ice cream. Just got my first Texas Culver's experience as a Wisconsinite, and it's really not a whole lot different. Got my root beer float, crushed the workout, got some food in us, and talked about some amazing concepts. I'll put those in the caption so you can kind of see, just overview those. But yeah, till next time, follow me on Substack and Instagram, all those things. See you next time.